pretty exciting one. I know I say that a lot, but I am super excited to film today because I received this palette in the mail from my dear friend on YouTube, Xo Marley, and we were talking on one of her live chats a couple of days back, and I already received this. It only took 3 days to come. Back in, I don't even know, like a few months ago, I sent her a bunch of palettes that I just don't use anymore, and I just sent them to her. I was like, you don't need to send me anything. I was like, all you have to do is pay me for the shipping, and that was it. I was like, you can have them. I was like, just cover the shipping, and we're good. So I basically gave her like 10 palettes that I really just didn't use anymore. And she has been using them and telling me how much she loves them. So anyway, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So, I mean, it kind of does. So, I'm priming my eyes as I'm talking. So, I had asked her on her live, because she's been doing lives like pretty much daily, like every time she gets ready for work, she's been doing live streams. So I asked her if she has been using the palette that she received in her BoxyCharm, and it was one of the Storybook Cosmetics palettes. And I have been dying to try their brand, and I've been dying to try their palettes, but I really have been trying to be on a no-buy recently. And I did go through the whole month of January not getting any new eyeshadow palettes. And honestly, there are a bunch of eyeshadow palettes I am still interested in trying. I'm still interested in trying ones from ColourPop. I'm still interested in trying ones from other indie brands that I have a really big interest in, like Give Me Glow Cosmetics, Makeup Menagerie, etc. But I was so interested in trying this one palette that I asked her, has she used it yet? And she said no. And I was like, well, I would use it if I had it, I would use it. And then I said something about, if you sent it to me, it would be great, because since I sent you all those palettes before, I was like, I just want this palette from you. Because she said she was originally going to sell it on her Poshmark, and I was like, can you please just send it to me? I will totally use it. So she sent it to me, and I'm talking about the Storybook Cosmetics Fairy Tales Briar Rose palette. So I'm going to be putting this bad boy on my eyes today, and I'm so excited. So this is what the inner packaging looks like, and the colors just look so pretty, and I'm so excited to use this. It comes with this big-ass mirror, and then these are the shades. So it comes with 12 shades. I'm not going to go through all the shades right now because I really do need to start getting ready for work. So we are going to start by doing my eyeshadow, obviously. I didn't clean my brushes, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so let's jump into it. So the first shade that I am going to go into is the shade Woodland, and it's this really pretty mid-tone light brown shade, and I think that would be a good shade to start with in the crease. So I'm going to do that first. And I'm just going to not use a transition shade today because I really want to see how these perform without a transition shade. So, Marley is actually live right now, but I put a message up on her comment stream telling her that I was going to go film. I was like, I'm going to go do a first impressions on the palette you sent me. So she understands that I'm just keeping it on so she can still get the watch time. But I'm just going to be doing my makeup right now. So the only thing about this palette is that there's not too many shades that I would typically use as like crease shades. I'm going to try and use as many mattes as I can in this look, but there are a couple of like pinky tone shades. I'm probably going to use like the peachier toned shade to like define my crease. I think that'd be a pretty shade to use. So that's just a really light crease shade that I'm just going to start out with. And then I think I'm going to go with probably one of the orangey shades. I think that'd be pretty. So, let me grab my other brush. I think she got up for a sec. I don't know why. Hold on. She just like left for a second. I was like wondering why she wasn't really talking. Okay. So for the defining shade, I think I'm going to take the shade up here called Briar Rose. And I'm going to use that. Oh, she grabbed some food. She's adorable. Okay, so I'm going to use that. Even though, is Spindle a better shade to use? They're still like very mauve-y toned. No, I'm just going to use Briar Rose. I think it'd be really pretty. So far, these mattes are very, very dry. Like I thought they were going to be a little bit more buttery to blend, but it might just be I'm not putting enough product on my brush. But I find that they're a little bit drier and not as pigmented as I thought that they were going to be, because they swatch really like pigmented, but they're good. It's not like they're bad. They're a hell of a lot better than the Juvia's Place mattes. I'll tell you right now, those mattes are a nightmare to work with. So, I'm also kind of torn as to which foundation I'm going to use today, because I still haven't used. Why is it taking forever to apply to this side? I just feel like I really need to build it up, but it's pretty. All right, that's good. Because I haven't used the Bite Beauty foundation on screen yet, or filming in general. But I just wore it yesterday, so I wanted to rotate a different foundation today, but I might use it today just because I don't really know when I'm going to be able to use it on camera. Because today is my last late day for work, and then for the rest of the week I'm closing, so opening, not closing. What am I talking about? I really want to wipe these swatches off my hand, but I didn't bring any tissues in my room, so the struggle is real. So now I'm going to go in with my outer corner shade, and I'm going to use the shade Grim, which is right here. It's that really beautiful brown, and this looks like a beautiful outer corner shade. That one's really pigmented. So let's try that one on my outer corners. So I did receive the palette yesterday. I got it like literally an hour after I went to work, but our mail in our neighborhood doesn't typically come until like 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon. I know, most people get their mail like 11 in the morning or like early in the morning, but we don't get our mail until like 2:30. We had a really bad mailman for a couple of weeks, and we were getting our mail at like 4 or 4:30 in the evening, and we're just like, why are we getting it so late? It's just weird, you know? Because, like, you don't want your mail, like, sitting in your mailbox that late. So, because, you know, you never know if someone's going to go into your mailbox. So, and we live on a hill, and our mailbox is, like, on the bottom of the driveway. So, like, we don't really have easy access to grab it, like, right away. So, anyway, so I got it yesterday. My mom had picked it up before she went into work. So, it was, like, just sitting in her car. I think she's trying to think about what palette she's using today, but it's kind of sucks when she's live when I'm trying to film, but like, I literally don't have any other time to do a first impression on this palette. Why are a million telemarketers calling me right now? I love how my phone actually tells me when it's a telemarketer now, so it's nice. Okay, so I feel like I put on a little bit too much of that color, but it's fine. It'll work out. So now I'm going to apply my glitter glue, and I'll be right back. Still a little bit of glitter glue on my finger, so let me just get that on my lid. Okay, so for the lid shade, I'm kind of torn as to which one I really want to use first, because you guys know my eyes are directly drawn towards the gold in the palette, because it looks so freaking stunning, this Enchanted shade. But I think I'm going to use that tomorrow or the next day, and I'm gonna stick with this shade right here called Talia. It's a really beautiful bronze, and that was definitely the first shade I was drawn to besides the gold, so I'm gonna try this one today. Because I really want to use, oh my god, that is pigmented and so easy to apply. Holy crap, that is really pretty. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, so pigmented. I like barely have to dip into it and it's like butter. Ooh, so pretty. Oh my god, that's so pretty. That is so pigmented. Wow. They're like liquid glitter eyeshadows. Like this applies so easily. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I can't. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my god. Taking a little bit longer to apply to this side, but let's keep on going. I don't know if I didn't put enough glitter glue on this side, but alright, that actually is working out pretty well. It just goes on so smoothly. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the palette right now. I need to clean up my under eyes because I'm getting it all over my under eyes, but this shimmer is so beautiful. I'm not too crazy about the mattes right now, to be honest. I mean, they do look great. It's not like they look bad, but I feel like I need a little bit more. I'm dipping into the wrong shade already. I dipped a little bit into the spindle shade accidentally, but I kind of want to add a little bit of that to the crease anyway. I'm going to add a little bit of Grim again to the outer corners. And that's going to be it for now. So now I'm just going to pop on my brow bone highlight and clean up my under eyes, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to pop on Hear Me Out. Okay, so now we're going to do my face, and I'm going to use... So far I'm really liking how the eyeshadows look. They're really pretty. I feel like this look is a little bit pinky for what I'm wearing right now, but it's okay. I think it'll all tie together at the end anyway, so once I'm done. Me and her like just took a drink together because she was just drinking her coffee and I was just drinking water. It's just adorable. Alright, so now I'm going to spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus. It is literally the most hydrating thing ever. I might pick up a full size at some point because before I used to never really use it too much as a priming spray. Actually, maybe I did. I used to use it as like a finishing spray and I would use it as like a spray to like wet my eyeshadows. And I really wish there was a way that they had like closed captioning on I use the e.l.f. primer, by the way. I've been using it like every day. Now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Stick Foundation because I really do want to use this up soon. I'm very close to using up this one and the Bare Minerals one, so I think I'm going to use up both of those first before I try to use up anything else. So I really got to concentrate on using these. But I have been using the Bite Beauty foundation quite a bit, so but I really do need to use up this foundation because this one's definitely the oldest out of those. Because obviously the Bite Beauty and the Bare Minerals are both much newer. The Bare Minerals I got like last spring or summer, so it's not even a year old yet. And the Bite Beauty one is like not even a month old yet, so I just decluttered quite a few foundations though, and I think I said that in my favorites video. I got rid of my CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation because that one was getting super old. I didn't even know that the expiration date on that one and the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation, they were both said November or October of 2018, and I'm like, why are these still in my drawer? I'm like, these need to go. When I would use the CoverGirl one, it's not like they irritated my skin in any way, so I thought that they were still good. The CoverGirl one started getting crusty though, like when I would pump it out, it was a little bit crusty and hard, and I would just mix it and then use it, but I was like, since it was already getting hard and weird, I was like, I need to get rid of this. So, all right, I gotta hurry up already. I never have enough time to film. So, okay, so that is it for the foundation. Now we're gonna go in with concealer, because now I only have like 20 minutes left. Like somehow I always run out of time. I wish I was in at 1:30, but I have to be in at 1 today. I could be in at 1:30 because my boss is in at 1, but whatever. Alright, so for my concealer, I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear. I don't think I've used this on camera yet, so at least I can use this on camera. I love this concealer again. It's like literally the best. It's still one of my all-time favorites. It's such a good concealer. I'm just applying it with the sponge because why the fuck not? Because I definitely had enough on my hand to use. Alright, so now I'm going to... Oh, it's such a good concealer. Like, look how easily it blends out. And it, like, doesn't matter how much you put on. It, like, blends seamlessly into whatever foundation you're wearing. It's such a good concealer. And I haven't used it in a few days, so I'm like, let me just use it on camera. Because I have been on camera because I have been concentrating on using up a couple of concealers. I'm trying to use up my Naked Skin concealer. I'm trying to use up the All Nighter, which are both from Urban Decay. And I'm trying to use up the Maybelline Master Conceal, so I've been using those quite a bit. And of course, I've been dabbling in other concealers here and there in my collection, but I really want to move those out of my collection before I use other ones. I mean, of course, I still use like my regular ones, like this one, my Fenty, my Milani. I just whipped out my Kevin Aucoin one like a couple days ago, and my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop I haven't used in a while either, so... Okay, so that is that. And now I'm going to... These are the two products that I really have been concentrating to try and use up completely. So pretty much every time I use my makeup, I use these two products, and I'm talking about the Thrive Cosmetics powder. So I'm just going to use that to set my under eyes. I'm almost done with this guy. I've had this for almost a year. So if I use this up by the end of February, then I'll, will have used it up in a year. And it will be my first loose powder that I actually use up completely, because I actually have to get rid of my Laura Mercier one because that one is super mega old. I've had it since 2015, so that is not good. It's like almost 5 years old, so I don't really use it anymore. I just like the principle of getting rid of it because it was an expensive powder, but I need to get rid of it. And since I bought the Maybelline Fit Me one, my next goal after I use up this one, I'm going to try and use up the Hourglass one, because that one is really small, and I'll just alternate between that one and the Maybelline Fit Me one. Because like I said, for me, I don't need too many loose powders in my collection because, right, I probably put on enough powder, so I don't know why I keep on repowdering. Okay, so yeah, look at this though. It's like almost completely empty. I think only a few more uses and it'll be gone, so very happy with that. And then I'm going to set my face with my usual powder, which is my Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm still trying to use this one up too. This one is very hard to use up the edges though, because there is actually a lot of product in this thing. So, but we are getting there. We're getting there. I think I'm going to use it up probably by the end of this month or maybe like early March. But I'm definitely going to use these two products up for sure. But yeah, it's just a little bit difficult to use this one up. So I'm just going to spray my face a little bit. And then I'm just going to grab my mascara and liner. Literally going to take me 2 seconds, so I'm just going to keep the camera on. I also have been watching Crazy Ex-Girlfriend like a mad woman. I freaking love that show. And I just finished season 2. And I cannot wait to watch season 3 when I get home later, or possibly if I go to my boyfriend's later. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to his house later. Because I'm not sure what time I'm going to get out of work today, because I do have to work till 7. But it was really dead yesterday. My skin looks really good. I always forget how good this stick foundation makes your skin look. It makes your skin look so beautiful, and it looks so beautiful with this concealer. I haven't worn these two together yet, and they look so good. Okay, so now we're going to jump back into the palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit of Woodland. There's really not too many, like, darker shades to smudge. I'm going to take Woodland and a tiny bit of Spindle and maybe just smudge those on the lower lash line. I'm just going to add just a tiny bit, just to have something. So right there. But yeah, I'm keeping her on mute so I can give her watch time. Because I gotta support my girl. But I'm so happy that she gave me this palette. So this is my only new palette to my collection since I got the House Laboratories palette. Gaga's supposed to drop a new song soon. There's like rumors going around that she's dropping something because apparently an old or new song. I'm not sure if it's old or new. By the way, this shimmer on my lid is doing a really good job of not transferring. Just thought I would point that out. And then for the, I just closed it when I still need it. And then for the inner corner shade, I'm going to go in with that Enchanted shade that I mentioned before for my inner corners. So I'm going to take, excuse me, I'm going to take that and apply that here. Sorry, I don't know why my throat's getting a little bit raspy. I have like something weird on my inner corners. Okay. So I've been watching that, and I've been watching, this is a stunning shade as well. Like, these shimmers are ridiculous. I'm going to do my mascara and eyeliner on off camera really quick, because I kind of want to tune into Marley's live for like 2 seconds so I can tell her how amazing the shimmers are in this palette. And then we'll finish up with the face. Okay, so I'm just going to apply my mascara on camera. I already put my lash primer on and my liner. I just wanted to pop into her live really quick and just comment a few more times. But I wanted to tell her how good the shimmers are. So I am using my Fenty Beauty mascara. I have been loving this mascara. I don't think I have used it on camera yet. So I'm going to use it. If I have, I'm sorry, but I don't think I have yet, because I only filmed like one other Get Ready With Me, and that was like before I went to Connecticut. I don't think I filmed another one. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use my Lash Discovery from L'Oreal. I've been loving this one too. And I've been using this on my bottom lashes every day since I've gotten it. And I've been loving it as well. I am tired, you guys. I just got my period today, so I'm kind of like really sluggish right now. I just want a day where I can just not go anywhere. I've just been kind of hoping for a snowstorm so I don't have to go anywhere, but it's just been too warm here lately. We haven't really gotten too much snow this winter yet, but I can't jinx it yet because it's just like February just started, so I can't really say anything yet. So, but yeah. I'm just gonna grab my bronzer and stuff because I like keeping it on and talking to you guys while I'm grabbing other products to use. So, okay, so I know what I want for bronzer. I've been using just these two products for bronzer for a while. Well, this would be really pretty as a highlighter today, actually. I've just been so torn as to what I want to use for highlight lately, and I don't know. I've just been very all over the place with my highlighter, but I feel like if I just go through my drawers and use what I have, I'll be happier, so that's what I'm trying to do. So, and then for blush, I didn't really figure that out either. I'm trying to go through my blushes too and use them. I'm so annoyed that I kind of used the wrong blush that I wanted to use yesterday. I think I'm just going to use good old Toasted Cinnamon. I always go back to this blush, so why not just use it? And then we'll figure out a lip color very soon because we only have a few minutes now. Let me turn off my space heater. So for my, all right, I'm going to turn off her live because, all right, well, I've watched it long enough. So, and someone, new subscriber. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to close this because I feel like it's taking up a lot of space. So for my bronzer, I'm going to use the ColourPop Hair, why do I always call it Hair Kitty Kitty bronzer? The ColourPop Private Party bronzer. I've been using this almost every day because I've been trying to hit pan on it. And honestly, it is such a good bronzer to use every day. But I'm hoping to hit pan on it because I don't know why her accents weren't off on me. I'm like hoping wearing Marley's accent. I guess like watching her kind of started talking like her a little bit. Sorry. I think I'm going to grab a different highlighter actually. I forgot that I wanted to use a lot of my ColourPop highlighters this week, so I'm probably going to grab one of those. And then for blush, like I said, I'm just going to use good old Toasted Cinnamon because that's what I feel like using today. I'll be done in a few minutes. I don't know. Luna's barking because we had like people here. I think they were fixing something in the garage. But they've been here like 2 hours already and she's been barking her head off at them. She's so dumb. But she barks at every stranger that comes. Watson's so good about like people coming over to fix stuff in the house. He like barks for like a little bit and then he'll stop. He's like the best. So I think I'm gonna grab a different highlighter actually. I don't feel like using these today. I'm just gonna use Flexitarian. That's what I feel like using. And let me just grab a lippy while I'm at it. What should I use today? I'll use that in a second. I'll grab it in a second. Okay, so for the highlight, I'm just going to use Flexitarian. I'm also going to be adding another highlighter in my pan video. I should have added this one because, not Flexitarian, but I'm going to add On the Cusp. I always forget how white this one is. It's like a lot whiter than I think it is. I always think it's going to be like a gold, but it's kind of like a white gold, but it's so beautiful, so it's all good. It's seriously so stunning, but it is a little bit whiter than I was hoping, but it's so pretty. It's not really a big deal. But I felt like using my ColourPop highlights this week, so I'm going to use as many as possible. So anyway, I'm going to add on the cusp to my project pan because I didn't realize like it definitely would be one that I could probably hit pan on because the Super Shock highlighters aren't very hard to hit pan on. And I should have just added it to begin with, but for some reason I just didn't. So, all right, so now I'm just going to spray my face. I mean, I try to rotate my blushes and my highlights as much as possible, and then I end up going back to the same ones anyway because I'm so boring. All right, let me just do a lip product, and then I have to go. Just doing my brows. Like, why am I talking like that? You're from New York, Caitlin. Okay. I'm probably not going to be able to say my full thoughts on this palette right now. But just to let you know, I love it so far. I think the shimmers are stunning. And the mattes really came together. So I really love it so far. All right, let me just grab a lippy. I've been kind of whipping out my liquid lipsticks lately and been trying to use those more often instead of just using my regular lipsticks. I think I'm going to pull out one that Chip got me. I think I'm going to use On Mute. This is really pretty, like muted peach, let me see. Do I like this color? Yeah, that's pretty. I think it'll be a nice contrast with the eyes. I'm just going to use Subculture by MAC. Alright, I really need to go. Thank God I packed my food this time. I'm so tired right now. I'm like really burnt out. I really wish I could just have a day where I stay home. But I never get that. Because we really have like no staff at my job right now. Alright, and now I'm just going to use the Anastasia liquid lipstick. Ooh, yeah, that's really pretty. I'm just going to finish it up off camera and show you the final look. Okay, you guys, I really need to go, so I wasn't able to put on my jewelry, but here are the eyes. Really, really pretty. The cheeks and the lips. So I really have to go, so please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. So far, I really do like this palette. I think it's so pretty. I can't wait to play with the other shades in here. I forgot that I wanted to smudge a little bit of the blue underneath my eyes today, but I kind of forgot to do that. So I will try and do like a blue look with this, like hopefully later this week maybe. But yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Love you. Bye.